Overpass. I love this map. This is where people get exposed if they're just not good enough. The Julies won't be good for either of those two pushing short B. And that's map control taken by forZe. Not going to charge straight in with that though, but Jerry will collect those Julies. zorte having a look with the P250 in the meantime. He's been made the raid boss. He's got the Kevlar and the pistol for that extra range. Always nice to go fishing. Normally we can find Simple doing the same when he's on the T side. I'm waiting for the buy round to see who's got the anime M4A4 gun. We need more presents from the anime gun. I know you're a fan.
I'm sure there'll be some in there. I feel like there's always at least one player picking it up. MPL just looking towards Monster. There's still one flash in play for NaVi. So they might try and time that well. It was actually Simple stealing the kill from behind him.
The artist formerly known as Nipple.
Ooh.
Taking one in face. Jerry's moving through those Julies. Now they'll be lost again as Simple looks for his third of the round. You can see the flashbang support as result is dropped, leaving Krad and zorte. Now it's just zorte, 1 versus 3. NaVi able to hold, despite that early loss on short B, they prevail on the B-bomb side. Simple sending it once again. Bit's pretty close as well. Nice combo. Bit could hear him. Getting tagged one way or another, Krad. Down he goes. NaVi needed an aggressive response. Little short on util. We can see Jerry trying to make a difference now. What is happening there? NPL's got a USP. Perfecto. Maybe trying to switch weapons. I don't know, but NPL's gone down in the meantime, as has Simple. The Dream is collapsing pre-PDQ pretty damn quick for NaVi. 2 versus 3 now. Flurry of frags suddenly for forZe. You can see Jerry is using the time he has afforded to him. Still a minute on the clock for forZe.
Jerry is low on health here, so this fight is winnable for Perfecto, and indeed the headshot delivered. And now forZe have to figure out, do they want to go into this B site? They've seen one of the two players here, but maybe they'll use that info to their advantage. Where that Perfecto is likely positioned on short. And now that Perfecto is in that advanced position, Bit decides to rotate away. So it really is all on the anchor. Oh no, Bit has come back and spotted them. The smoke onto the site will help though. Molly into short, not going to do enough because Perfecto's able to smoke it himself, but the fight won by zorte. And now Bit has to find both these players and, well, he's been blinded early. That allows a reposition. Shalfey also able to fall back. And now Bit has to clear out so many angles on this retake. And Shalfey's reposition is so nice. Bit had no clue Shalfey would go back in that direction. Even if he is inexperienced. Yeah, maybe we're seeing why early here. forZe doing some good damage in this one. He's going aggressive. That flash was not well timed from Simple. It just ends up walking out straight to his death from the team flash.
I feel like there's the anime by the way, but I feel like every round so far they've been super aggressive towards the A bomb site. So we'll see if or when they change things up. Anime power by Monster though. NPL holds things down. Exactly what NaVi needed, but it is always about how you finish, not about how you start. And Result is here now looking to find something. Caught with a grenade in his hand, and Molly will do the rest of the work. Does get a frag for his troubles, but it's 3-on-2 in favor of NaVi.
Oh, now Krad can be a crazy player at times. I've seen him do some mad things. He might not need to here because zorte just wins that fight against Simple straight up. And now Krad does try to go through the smoke. zorte still able to trade, but Perfecto might be unexpected in his position. He's pushed to the right here. Playing back from truck now as zorte tries to close the gap. 23 seconds. Plenty of time to try and clear these angles. Now he knows. And the molly is going to be so valuable here. Perfecto forced to the right. zorte hits the shot, but not the frag. Second time he gets it. And forZe keep going.
They may be forced to play a little more passive. That's the bomb scene immediately by NPL. Which will mean rotation for these ecoing NaVi players.
Oh, whoa, hang on, where did that come from? Electronic just finds 2 Deagle headshots from the heavens. Maybe there's more to this round than anticipated. Another fight goes the way of NaVi. This time the pistols might just get it done. Zorte, the only man remaining, has to clutch again. But the spray transfer isn't enough. Simple arrives from the back lines. And just when it looks like forZe have got control on this T side, NaVi do that to them.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Maximum damage. Oh, Bit didn't last long, did he? I was about to say no early frags in this round, but that's not true. Left slumped by the bin. And with that, there's an instant focus towards B from forZe. But have a look at Monster on short B. NaVi being proactive now, maybe reading how forZe might respond to this. They will look for something. Perfecto edging forward, covering the right-hand side, while Electronic keeps an eye on the left. Now, Result could pop out from connector here if required. Down goes shalfey. There's a quick pop out, but where's the communication about Perfecto's position? He gets another one for free. 3-on-3 as Krad moves through Monster then, and Perfecto's surely about to get barbecued. Indeed he is, but there'll be a trade with Molotovs as Zorte once again is in the clutch. 1 versus 2, Simple and Electronic both on the site, but with connector door open, he's going to be paranoid about his 6. Continuing to move forward, bombs on the floor as well, 30 seconds. This is doable, but he has to dodge the AWP. Smoke up to cover some angles, but he can't cover Simple's angle.
How does this long contact play look then? Bit is in a position where he likely is going to have to fight his way out of it. He's got the first, turns around, it's MPL here to help him. Finally, they deal with Bit. Electronic also in position. Nice shot from Jerry, but it's still a man disadvantage. And look at the rotate. Everyone from NaVi in position at the right time. They stall for just long enough to allow that rotate to come in.
At most, it will just be the one again as that running molly towards T-ramp. There's one in the playground as well. Now that does have caused the threat of CTs being in aggressive positions, which will slow down around in general and cause you to use more util to clear out certain spots. You can see connector door's been blown off as well. Zorte posted up, Bit dancing, top connector. There's the cover for Zorte taken away. And there's a cover for Bit. Simple taking Krad down as he tries to trade the frag. Both these teams dancing around the connector position, top, middle, and bottom. There's a hell of a frag from shalfey. And maybe there's a chance of forZe after all.
Yeah, it looked like MPL kind of just fell off his elevated angle there, so maybe that's what allowed shalfey the favorable fight. And now this B site will be the end goal for forZe by the looks of things, using all their utility towards B. Look at the possessions from NaVi. Perfecto still down below. Electronic can help him, but Jerry has taken 2 kills from that equation, and now they can get that bomb down. Oh my God, Simple.
Did he go for a wallbang again? No, it's just going to be a clean one from him. Zorte once more in the clutch. He's had many 1vx's in this half to deal with, and here is another one. Got to be careful around that smoke in case it's the one way. You can see him just jiggling, trying to bait a shot in case there is one. No one's touched the bomb just yet, though. There it is. So where is the cover now? He looks for Simple, but Simple will get there first. Can see the mouse going up. Doesn't go down too fast, though. And then with that, it'll be 10 rounds for NaVi at the end of the first half. And that was a hell of a first half in this series. Plenty more action to come as well.
And they've got some utility here for this T-side pistol. P250 in Simple's hands. This Perfecto just going contact out Monster, and he might see that this B site is a little more clear than they would expect right now.
What is the meaning of this, though? What does it mean? Where are they? Is everybody here? Are they hiding? Look at this pixel angle from MPL. Spots Jerry and pops his head immediately. Squeezed it like a grape. This is so interesting. Not one, but 2 players through Monster. Probably reading that eventually a CT must appear, and surely a free frag is around the corner. Starting to advance now, and Result's found 2 from that short position. Always a thorn in the side of CT holding that short spot. Bit fishing, NPL around the corner looking to swing now. Imagining maybe he's low on bullets, but he still manages to deliver a third one before eventually going down. Result: Krad and Shalfey versus Electronic and Bit. 3 USPs and a Glock. Will they move together through Monster? USP is going to be in the back. 30 seconds remain as Krad makes his way over as well. Shalfey's holding an off angle. Almost 1 for 3. Swinging on Electronic. Bombs dropped as well. Now it gets harder for Bit. 1 versus 2. And Krad will finish off the job. Very engaging pistol round over towards that B bomb site. How timing works with the door blown off. Very, very fascinating stuff. Very engaging so far. And this is just the first map of the series. Both flash, but they don't fire a bullet, so there's not as much warning as forZe could have had, but we'll see if they're ready for it. Shalfey and Result here, Jerry to hold the high ground as well. It's a nice looking setup for forZe, but they still need to deliver the frags. There's a jump through the smoke. Shalfey's in the smoke himself. He can't see what's going on. How does he trade then? Look at these frags come through from Electronic and Perfecto. Seems to have solved the issue for now, but Shalfey is still here. Smoke is going. Electronic gets his bell rung, but he's still alive with 12 HP. Krad and Zorte remain 2 on 2. Zorte has an idea of where Electronic is. Krad's on a long rotation. Simple and Short B might not hear him coming just yet. Laser focused on Monster as he moves through. There's no kit for either of these players. They'll need one on the site. Otherwise, I don't know how they do this. Zorte gets one tapped by Simple as well. They're not going to show for him. They'll try and play the bomb. But Electronic may need Simple to come out to help him out here. 12 HP in a dream. And Simple will just about save his bacon. Another round in the bag then. Finally for NaVi.
Wonder if those A players will have the lineup to help re-smoke Monster, to help those players on B, because there's contact through Monster already here. Electronic in this advanced position. They don't have the bomb in hand right now, but a flash over the top. Electronic looking for this angle. He finds it. And now Jerry in an uncomfortable position. He gets traded. Where's the bomb going, though? The bomb might come back towards A here.
How does it get to its teammates, though? There are 2 CTs between them, and they've spotted the guys on the A bomb site as well. The jig might be up here, as they are both lost to Zorte. And now Simple's in no man's land. He'll trade Zorte, but does he know that Krad is there as well on the flank? He can give the warning to Shalfey as to what is happening. Have an angle from Connector as well. If he isn't hurt, there's Perfecto, there's Simple, there's no frag for Krad. Shalfey then 1v1, but Simple will trade. Down to the wire we go, and you can see he needs that bonus money.
Unfortunately for forZe, they've had their chances, they haven't converted them, and this is the position they've left themselves in. Oh, now it's a B rush.
Oh, Result! Wow, he almost gets 2 from that. Giving his team a chance of trying to. Bit has found himself at a very strong angle, but we have somewhat of a stalemate. NaVi have disengaged. They tried to find Shalfey in Connector with the M4. Such an important position. Simple goes down as well as Electronic, and all of a sudden, NaVi are hanging on to this round by a thread. Perfecto, 16 HP. And now it's just Bit, 1 versus 4. If they survive in the numbers as well, forZe, that would be amazing. Potentially they could pick up so much from this round. But first they've got to deal with Bit in the clutch now. He finds Jerry by the pillar. He's got to find him quick and finish him off before the rest of the team comes in. Won't happen though. And the rifles will be collected. 3 AKs brought into this round.
Bit's also had a very solid performance for himself. Smoke down early. Always got to be careful. Got to make sure that does, in fact, extinguish the incendiary. Try and throw it a little closer to the flame. It doesn't just fly straight through. Here we go.
Ooh.
Boost for Shalfey.
They need something. Yeah, they really do need something. Even if he can't get a kill here, this is information. This is quite telling. This time the MAC-10 will be defeated. And then there were 4. Zorte might be good for a frag here. Or I don't know if he got some sound cues. He must have heard something there. That would explain him carrying on as well. So the presence being eliminated towards B maybe forces NaVi's hand to show some presence there in order to pull the defensive from pillar to post. We can see Krad fishing as that smoke will soon be dissipating. falling back to the site. Zorte, though, creeping around, has been punished by Simple. He's carrying the bomb. But I don't know if Zorte was facing him, if he has that information. 37 seconds in this 4-on-4. Still plenty of util for NaVi to make an execute onto a site, but which one will it be?
Oh, well, Result wins that B short fight, and that might make NaVi go back towards A. They feel like he was so far forward, they don't want to commit to that B bomb site. And so it is Krad and shalfey with a great chance on the hold. It spots that first player. 12 seconds. They need these entries, and they've got them. 2 entries onto the A site. That bomb will go down, and forZe might be locked out here. Smoke is down. Jerry desperately looking for something. Result the same, but Simple playing on the front foot. And Jerry has it all to do, and they're not even giving him a fight right now. Simple's locking him in from behind. That should be it. 16-11 NaVi. They steal away forZe's map pick. And it is NaVi starting on that T side, and as always, Simple's got that P2 fitting.
Gonna be a hell of an incendiary considering where all these players are standing. And down they go. A huge read from forZe. And a fantastic start from them, but it is a pistol round after all. Simple, of course, with the P250 and armor, as you often find him on the T side. Result keeping an eye on things. Just jiggling, not outstaying his welcome there. Wanting to sit on the advantage, but this can still be turned around. Pistol rounds are often explosive, and this one is no different. I think that was a hard read from forZe with that incendiary down mid. But the job is not done yet. That'll certainly help, though, as will that, leaving Perfecto 1 versus 5. Bomb on the floor, switching to a new pistol, unable to even start planting. 4 players up for forZe as they take the first round. But I'm sure that's all information to absorb coming into a match like this versus NaVi. And again, I think that pistol run was a good indication that they have done their homework for this series. So, while historically it's a mixed bag, it's all information to build upon. Try to use coming into this one. See Jerry trying to jump past Simple there with the MP9, which has reasonable jumping accuracy, it must be said. But it is Simple after all. NaVi trying to make this one expensive. It's a force buy from them. Their 3 remaining plays. These Tech-9s could be dangerous. They have a flash. Few pieces of util. They can isolate some of these fights, but there is a crossfire here for forZe. That won't be easy to deal with unless a molly comes shalfey's way.
Couple of smokes at the ready to try and cut off those angles. Shalfey should indeed be smoked off. That's a bit of damage through. We'll see if Krad is indeed isolated here on the bomb site. Do they want to fight and try and help him? They do, but they don't succeed. Both players dropping on the site itself. And now forZe probably have to set up this retake. They can't deny that bomb from being planted.
Worst case scenario for forZe. Great execute with a little util from NaVi. Shalfey swings and faces both of them, and Result gets utterly deleted by Simple. 3-1 for NaVi. Simple will be gifted an AWP. The same will not be true of forZe. Jerry will have a FAMAS. So indeed, there'll be some shortcomings in this round. But they've got the tools as far as utility is concerned for the most part. Let's see how they fight for control at the beginning. They will be a bit lacking here and there. So not the usual junk thrown by the CTs in the mid position, but it will be an incendiary. In the meantime, Zorte got a lot of work to do on this bomb site. Caught with a grenade, but a flashbang will certainly help him. These flashes really working out for Zorte as he finds the T's stuck in the choke point. Result is still here as well. Bombs on the floor. Simple taking the place of his teammate, getting his bell rung, but delivering the frag fast enough. Very, very awkward advance there for NaVi, trying to break forZe's by immediately, and there's still the possibility to do that in this 2 versus 3.
Bomb has been dropped in the open, so NaVi will have to likely move towards this bomb site. Finally, Perfecto starting to creep on in. No one in Donut right now, but NaVi can't know that. So they smoke off that position. Simple actually didn't get the bomb there. And shalfey just able to land that shot. Only one needed. Nice turn from Perfecto. Spots that second player. So close to the kill onto Krad. They want to go even further here. So might look to activate. Doesn't realize they're so close by. Jerry unable to clean up. 2 clean kills for NaVi, and this flank won't be quick enough. Look at these positions that NaVi are getting into now. This is so uncomfortable for the CTs.
Yeah, Krad's got to find something to extinguish here before the full fire comes his way. Indeed, it will do. Hammer time as far as Simple's concerned. That makes it a 5 versus 2. They can't afford this round, forZe. See if they can keep these weapons up. They'll even need to be careful about scoping because NPL's getting closer and closer. I would imagine that gap's deliberate. You can see they are waiting to respond immediately to the grenade sailing into the B-bomb site, and indeed there is a Molotov to start things off. zorte with a fantastic flick. An incendiary to respond is devastating for NaVi. 20 seconds on the clock. 3 versus 5. Still waiting to breach the bomb site. NPL will drop the bomb. And I don't think there's anything else for NaVi to achieve in round 12.
And this buy is so weird for NaVi. I mean, you get an AK out, but Simple doesn't even get a helmet. And then everyone else has Galils. So yes, they get good utility on all the other players. Simple going to be running up early. He wants this fight against Jerry. And shalfey here this time, though. Trade available, but Jerry, the second man there. Again, that cave position reinforced for forZe, constantly fighting for it. And oftentimes winning those early fights there.
forZe are threatening to have a very strong scoreline at the end of this half. This round hangs in the balance for both teams, however. forZe spread out as noises cut for NaVi. 1A, 1 mid, 1B. All passive. If they can retake together if necessary, then that might be enough. Just abuse the numbers advantage. Not too concerned with the plant itself. Just spotting for info, forZe by the looks of things. NaVi moving together though. Perfecto at half health. 2 bullets will be enough. Arrow to the knee even. Result moving over towards the B-bomb site now. 38 seconds on the clock. There are some HEs which could be interesting if they can find an angle, but Resalt's very curious. Wants to know if anyone's here. Taken somewhat of an off angle. And he has picked the right bomb site. If the grenades go first, then that's going to be so painful. NPL 1v1. Jerry has the angle. zorte on the way. But Jerry will divert the goods. Another round secured for forZe. 9-6 over NaVi.
And into the last round of this first half. Is NaVi still with enough money for a buy? But it's looking good for forZe here to get potentially 10 rounds. Would be a strong showing on their CT side. Smoked down early. Simple finally winning one of those early fights. That was over towards mid. It's got one back, but Jerry wants to go through here. Or maybe he doesn't. Decides to chill. forZe are down a man. Perfecto chunked down to 2 HP. Jerry finally decides it's time to play it safe. But zorte is going to go aggressive himself.
Oh, rare miss from zorte. And a great opportunity for NaVi to finish this half with an extra round. Remainder of forZe not connected to each other right now. Wrong side of the map, it seems, as well. Looking for any lurkers. And Bit will be doing exactly that. shalfey's taken a lot of damage, though. But it's still doable. Have a look at Perfecto and Simple. Another round where Perfecto's got 3 HP or less. Simple's in trouble as well. This one could still go either way. Jerry got a nice angle on this bomb site. Perfecto drops. There goes NPL to trade. Bomb spotted. shalfey on the way, but it's a very long rotation indeed.
It's a long and lonely road back to the B-bomb site for shalfey. He's had an incredible half here. 22 kills to his name. He needs 2 more if forZe want double digits at the half. Has to go for it. As soon as he starts to cut the noise, the time is so far against him. I think he's got to get a move on here. He might just have to run at some point. Simple spotted, but the headshot delivered. 9-6 at the half. Still anyone's game here on Ancient. forZe putting up a good fight. See if that is going to help them split this A site. No presence on mid for NaVi, so the Glocks have the opportunity here. That smoke makes life awkward for them, and Bit delivers early. Electronic here alongside him. That crossfire is deadly, and Result just looking for any way in. But it's a 1v5 he has to win. He's got the USP. He's got basically no chance here. Electronic gives him another fight. I think now NaVi should just turtle up and realize there's no need to give this one away here.
"45 seconds to do it. NaVi will look to make it as hard as possible. Still players in mid. Bit spotted on the site. Still got... Oh my days! Result, what was that? He knows Bit's around the corner, trying to avoid a 1 versus 2. He's still got 30 seconds, but he's going to need to reload soon. And that's going to be super awkward. 1 HP! Oh, 7 HP for Bit. Man, if that bullet had collected enough, then he would have had the space to reload. He made that one look dangerous.
He's going to have no money in the bank. So forZe really want to keep their CT economy low with how much they're investing into all these rounds. That means they can still be competitive in this one. The site looks like it'll be tested this time. Smoke goes down. Shalfey wants to phase that smoke. Result went out first, but Shalfey set up for the refrags. 2 kills into B. Can he get one more? No. MPL finally replies, but Krad quick on the trade again into another post plant.
He's not planting a bomb though, because have a look at where zorte is. zorte is miles away with only a deagle, so he's gone to find out what's happening towards the A bomb site. They don't want to take the risk of planting, and he races over and gets caught instead. They're going to make a run for it. He doesn't know the situation towards mid, but zorte can go through the A bomb site and take a very forward position. Donut's going to be an issue. We can see Electronic is on the way as well, but he's going past zorte's angle. Krad won't be there for a while yet, so zorte could check to his close right, but would he assume that it's clear? He's not looking at this at all. Electronic's basically on the site. He realizes what's going on. Bit still towards B, but Electronic is surely going to get a free kill here. Absolutely. Oh, zorte. Oh, this is turned into a complete disaster. Avoiding the flashes down to the 1v1, loses the duel.
forZe have taken quite a few rounds close here in their second half, but they are still yet to get a T round on the board. That has to change here. Mid being contested early by NaVi. A lot of utility used. And oh, Jerry just about hits the headshot before dying in his own molly.
Died for the cause. "3v4 though for forZe. Will be awkward by some measures, although have a look at the position that most of NaVi are in on the radar. They're going to clear this area and see that no one is here.
Yeah.
Now, forZe were poking in this direction earlier on, and they still could do through the mid position as we reach the minute mark. So I do wonder about the rotation we might see from NaVi. They could end up with 1 player towards B, and forZe heading in that direction. For now, though, it will be 2.
Wow.
Electronic to get dropped as he looks through that mid position. And now the world is their oyster, forZe. They have time to wait to try and thin these numbers out. It's a very forward situation for NaVi here, which might work out for them. But Bit can't turn around to his right-hand side too much, and they've walked in behind him. But his flank could be perfect. But does he check this position? Surely he doesn't. He's going to have a look towards the mid area. In the meantime, Perfecto's on the site alone. This is so strange. Perfecto's getting traded, but Bit's going to be so close behind them. Will they even be ready for this? I don't think they will be.
Yeah, zorte had no idea, but it's shalfey in a 1v2. He's played so well for forZe throughout this map. Bomb is ticking. NaVi decide to group up into this cave position. Shalfey will have to get the read on that. The bomb is planted on this far side. Shalfey's looking for fights aggressively. They won't expect this angle. They won't expect Shalfey. He lines them both up. And finally, forZe pick up their first T round.
Against a very tough opponent as well. NPL trying to catch players off guard, taking that late damage. But Perfecto's going to be the one to deliver those frags. The distraction at least has been enough. 54 seconds. Jerry will trade eventually. Have a look at that angle. Krad's having a nightmare of a game. 2 versus 4 then. NaVi held onto these weapons and put them to good use in round 27.
Ooh.
Spotted Simple, but spotting Simple is only half the task. Fragging Simple, something else entirely. A quick shot from him, leaving Jerry with 20 HP. 13 rounds then for NaVi. They are staying in the fight, but forZe have got plenty of money to spend in this round as well. Zorte is here as well. Simple on the A-bomb site. Electronic in Donut playing the gaps. Getting punished for his insolence. Well then, reinforcements on the way. Red Room will be conceded. He'll be left alone by Bit as he makes his way towards A. The numbers are here for forZe, but can they find the frag? Simple has started off well. Bit holding down a long position. So far, so good for NaVi. 4 on 3, 45 seconds. Zorte straight up going for the plant. They'll cover the angles with the bomb, but they've got to find some kills here as well.
Oh, Result in a great position. NPL caught out. Another one for Result. He strikes from behind. And now NaVi have so many angles to clear, but Simple's got the first one. They know this angle is dangerous. Jerry being hard cleared here, but Bit not ready for the other angle. Simple hits the shot, but not the frag. It is forZe up to 15. They call for the A play.
Doing it the hard way, but NaVi were able to build their economy. They have more or less a fall by here. Again, Zorte going for a fast play, still surviving the Molotovs. Have a look at the heat map. Maybe NaVi realizing what that play might mean. I think it was a similar one when they tried to poke straight into the A-bomb site last time, and it seems they were going for something similar. But this time they're going to try and swing into mid with 3. Electronic sneaks a kill as that smoke goes up. Jerry swinging. The trades won't be in their favor though. NaVi in control now as the flashbangs go into the A-bomb site. Simple is waiting. Simple is lurking, but the flames are on the way. There'll be a boost. There'll be some elevation. Big headshot. That's a huge frag. But Bit's in Donut. He's got help coming through in the name of Electronic, who will fall actually. Bit drops behind the smoke as well, and it's down to Perfecto. 1 versus 3. They're all tagged. The bomb's planted. He's alone. So far, so good. 2 more to find. 1 long, 1 in the temple. Putting a smoke up, trying to isolate the fights. But where are these final players? He doesn't have a kit. There might be one around him. Putting a smoke on the bomb as well. Looking for a flank, which is never going to come. This is burning time for him as well. He's got to solve this problem quickly, but he won't be able to do it. forZe take their opponent's map and force us to a third.
In all 5 series, it was an Inferno pick. This time they leave it as the decider. See if it works out for them. Simple early, dealt with. Another player down in Boiler, but Bit can't land a single thing. And NPL spots that player, but back turned. He can't hit the headshot. That is a clean pistol for forZe. Might just be save time for NaVi.
Yeah, with the Kevlar. Could be a consideration. Yeah, that was a full send from forZe. No Kevlar for you, Electronic. Nothing comes for cheap in this pricey shop. forZe are at the register. Yeah, Perfecto basically has nothing to lose at this point. Apart from a HE grenade, which he will lose. No kills whatsoever. Wow. Still poking and prodding, but there's plenty of time here. Minute 20 on the clock. Electronic rotating over. Perfecto lost towards B though. Krad with a huge entry. Spot Simple. Smoke towards CT will be a cause for concern. But the urgency is rising towards A. they'll be in a 4 versus 2 situation as far as this A bomb site is concerned. If they can use their numbers, they're in for a good time. That smoke could be a problem though. You can see Electronic on the rotation, making his way towards Library, which isn't smoked off, but he is being flanked actually. Shalfey with the crouch peek. That is a nasty headshot from him. And the trouble continues for NaVi. 40 seconds. They're surrounded on the A bomb site. Simple's by Banana, and there's no one there to challenge. forZe edging forward. NPL just doesn't know which way to look. This is slow and brutal by forZe on this A bomb site. A clinic as they take everybody around them.
Man, that was an absolute clinic from forZe that round. Krad got that opener onto B. That was big. This isn't even a guaranteed save right now for Simple. They're hunting him. Result has wrapped all the way into spawn. Once he clears spawn out, do they think it's the T-Apps or do they think he's saving on B? Well, now they know. I don't know if they have time to close the distance here.
Now, an AWP in a short position is always favorable for a little push back towards top mid. That's how you get your information.
Ooh, we might wait for NPL to fight. There's a kill for NPL. Simple actually doesn't activate. That's a free AK. Molly in position. NPL will fall, but Simple has had time to rotate into position. Good shot with the AWP. And that smoke going down means he can get away safely.
Jerry might need to wrap towards the B bomb site, but indeed the bomb is at the top of Banana. 36 seconds. They've shown some presence. Perfecto's waiting behind the smoke. But which way do they go? Jerry's towards top mid. Now, where does he think Simple has gone? Obviously, that's a big issue, but the time is going to be an issue also. We can see Bit's got a strong position on the balcony. Krad could try and pull rotation. Simple, he went there for a second and stopped immediately. He realizes what could be happening here. Spatial awareness. He's stuck between no man's and he doesn't know what to do. 10 seconds and the bomb is still top mid. Will there be even time to go for a plant here? What is happening? 5 seconds. There's no way this works out for them. There's no way, especially with Simple on the angle like that. The hesitation will be enough. A dirty headshot towards the end as well. And NaVi are finally on the scoreboard.
Simple's just rotated over towards B, but NaVi flash into Banana. Now they see that top Banana's pretty clear and Simple gets the pick. forZe are going to activate on this A-Wrap though. We've got a couple of players up through A long. This is nice on Bit though. Smoke down, incendiary to follow. NaVi just want to delay for the rotation, but the wrap begins. NPL able to get 1 kill. That's important. Now he can survive on this bomb site. Shalfey finally wraps towards him. But you see the players helping out here. Electronic arrives on the rotate. And Zorte unable to land a shot. Big cleanup from Electronic. A nice rotation there for NaVi to get their second round. To be in pit sometimes. And wow, straight into the action. Simple finds the fight down mid. NPL unable to follow up. Jerry deals with him. So just a 1-for-1 trade early.
Love the aggression from NaVi. I think they realize against a team like forZe, they need to be aggro. It's been aggro from the start. Let's not forget those long pushes on overpass as the CTs from NaVi. That trend continues on this map. We saw the grenades dumped here earlier on, picked up by Perfecto. We have the usual concerns for any CT squad towards B. Oh, that's a very nice HE indeed. Krad can't even absorb 1 bullet now. Won't have much to absorb if he runs into Simple though. Jerry with 3 HP and a dream. Bits coming from Banana. Maybe he gets a bomb plant from this. He has to act urgently. You can see Bit on the way, trying to pick up the AWP to make up for the low health. Blind for the time being. I don't know if they hear the scope. Electronic comes from CT. And gets that last frag, and NaVi now. Perfecto will shift, walk away. If you're on Speedway and you run, and someone is top Banana in that corner, they can hear you run past, so they'll get rotation information. Smoke at the front of the site then from the T side as they look to cross towards pool, or maybe even jump on the barrels. Don't see that one every day. Faking the plug. Perfecto showing presence. Electronic getting dropped. We've got some cheeky strats here from forZe. As grenades continue to rain in, Jerry over the top of that smoke. NaVi weren't ready for this gimmick, and it might break NaVi here as things continue in this fashion. Jerry with his third of the round. NPL and Bit remain. NPL close to sight now. Bit still on the way. Jerry and zorte in the same position. A bait setup perhaps. Flashbang for NPL to swing. He eats that one though. But clears the oranges. Where are these CTs? NPL's one of the kit. Bit is not with a kit himself, and NPL maybe wants to cost them some money as they try to exit. Jerry gets dropped, but I think this round is going to forZe.
It definitely is. zorte is going to die to the bomb, but he gets Bit out of there beforehand. All will be saved by NPL. It is forZe's round, and remember, I was saying earlier, Inferno is slightly T-sided in the current meta. So the fact that forZe are already falling behind isn't ideal. Look at the aggression again. NaVi not giving forZe any breathing room here as this half has gone on. 2 kills already found by the CTs. We've only played 20 seconds of the round.
Jerry looking for a dry entry. Might hear the rotation from Electronic. He's got a lot of information now. Has he been heard at all, though? I don't think he... I'm not sure if he has been. Perfecto's checking, though. Or is he? No, he's got no idea. Jerry's behind enemy lines. Kind of needs 2 here, though. He has a rough idea of where both of them are. But I can't see Electronic making himself available. Hiding behind the coffins. NPL's here as well.
So weird.
Sees 1, but he needs 2. 1 won't be enough in a 3 versus 5. He needs a second one. Focused on Perfecto, but what else can he get? Hello, and goodbye. Now he needs to squeeze another one, and that's exactly what he was looking for. An open B bomb site, 3-on-3. Jerry behind enemy lines. 2 HP in a dream.
Oh, it's a deep CT smoke. Is there a gap? Not quite, so that bomb will cross safely. It's a little bit of a slow reaction here, but finally NaVi trying to get into position. How do they go through this smoke, though? They've got flashes. Maybe that's the way to do it. Finally, it fades. Oh, but a molly replaces it.
They all have kits. Now, if Jerry gets 1 kill, that's really going to be huge for them, but he only had 2 HP. Down he goes. Did a good job, though. zorte looking for a transfer, but trades continue. That bomb is quite ticked, though. Bit swinging out with the pistol. Down to the 1 versus 1. Simple on the balcony, but surely he's run out of time. Indeed, he has. Yet another close round between NaVi and forZe. Just 1 round in it as we head to halftime. Someone's going to mid-bracket, but who is going to be?
Simple again has that P250, but it's Electronic leading the charge up Banana. There is 1 flash for Bit. Ooh, he's not going to need it, though. Jerry actually took Simple out there before falling, so I'll take that. 1-for-1 trade. Jerry continues to try and match Simple's fragging output. A P250 will now be recovered by Bit, who is a headshot machine in his own right. NaVi start to come back towards A, but got an apartments player here for forZe. Vsalt with a chance. Oh, it's such an annoying angle. He's playing too far below. Perfecto can't clear it. That's a man advantage for forZe.
Vsalt only with 1 from that boiler position. They start to move through now as shalfey defends from up top, but there he goes as well. It'll be a 2v2 then. zorte's got a flash to maybe send Krad in as they close the distance on the site. They need to be quick because I don't see any kits. Krad going fishing for something, showing some presence, saying hello, inviting them to show themselves, trying to get closer. How does zorte use this flash? Do they even know where both these players are? Flashing a bit. Great pop onto both of them. Handily dealt with. forZe come back to take the second pistol on Inferno.
And this, oh man, shalfey, he almost got caught there. Do they realize NaVi are through the flames, but shalfey lines up the double kill. Peeking with a flashbang, so ballsy, but he finally decides to tuck back. And now Simple might start to wrap up a long result. Wins that duel. Really hard angle for him. Finally bit able to trade. And that bomb will start to try and come towards this A-bomb site. That smoke's big.
They've seen so many players, but they haven't seen the bomb just yet. They are closing the distance, though. Those beeps will be announced by Jerry. Krad can speed up his rotation. Bits in the apartments then. Perfecto on an island, as that smoke on long will soon be gone, and shalfey will start poking. But needs to stay with his teammate. Krad is drop, looking for shalfey. That'll be a huge kill. Jerry moving forward as well. So awkward for shalfey. I think his death was guaranteed. Jerry now with the kit. 1 versus 2. NaVi's done a great job. That flashbang is fantastic. And the trade will be there for NaVi as they tie the score once again. It's all going to be about the trade fragging. Everybody's short on grenades now. 1 flash for the CTs, 1 flash for the Ts. Krad looking to swing. This is that kind of chaos that we expect from forZe. That mayhem just going in dry and shooting. Zorte still there. Krad going back towards library, but the bomb is heading back towards B while they're being entertained elsewhere. And there's only Jerry here to defend it.
CT smoke won't give away much. forZe now figure it out, and that's the fight Jerry needed. Molly won't force him away. Jerry goes through it. And that's all they needed.
1 minute on the clock then. Perfecto solo. That Simple gives him the AWP. That's when you know that they're in some trouble. Zorte lurking. Jerry continues to be a problem. 24 frags. Going 1 beyond Simple as well. A third play makes his way over in shalfey. NaVi starting to poke forward. Perfecto holding the angles as the riflers try to make their way in. But it's not working. Zorte's here with the AWP behind the pillar. Simple creeping, trying to find the right player. shalfey with 2. Leaving NPL to wrap. With 20 seconds to go in a 1 versus 5. The dream is collapsing for NaVi. No bomb plant. And look how broke they are. The proverbial thorn in the side. Jerry and Simple both on 24 kills. Only one team is on match point. Perfecto going past the angle. Bit's been lost in the meantime around the apartments. Aggression from forZe. NPL trying to wrap. He will be denied. And then there were 3 for NaVi. 500 HP forZe. They have not been touched just yet.
Almost look desperate there to push through the smoke. Here comes the play to B. Zorte denies. Zorte again. It's electronic 1v5. He hits the first headshot, but forZe have done it. They've taken down NaVi in their opening match of Pro League. And look at what it means to them.